Welcome back. I still have here with me Vera Clement, a scientist. Now, earlier on, you spoke about your journey so far in this business of supplements. Now, tell us, what were some of your biggest fears when you started this business?
Okay, when I started this business, one of my biggest fear was convincing people to give this a shot. Considering the economic situation of the country and then the financial stress that a lot of people are going through. There was even a time somebody was like, did you people even make this thing for the poor masses, And, people come to you like that. They come at you like that. So that was one of the biggest fears. But one thing I discovered is that when you have a product that sells itself,
yes, exactly.
they've used it, they see the potency and all that, it helps to conquer that fear.
Wow, that's really great. And of course, you look the parts.
Wow, thank you. You just keep making me blush.
All right. Now, how can the government create an enabling environment for businesses like yours to thrive?
I really believe the federal government, the government of Nigeria, is already doing a very good work. We need to appreciate the government every time, no matter what. We should appreciate the government of the day. But one other thing they could do is to give, maybe low interest loans to women that are striving in their businesses. Just like what the Cherry Blair Foundation in conjunction with ExxonMobil and the Enterprise for Women Development and all that are doing at the moment. If more attention is paid to that in helping women, giving them low interest loans so they can build their business. And then it's not just all about giving them loans and then just leaving them to squander the money, giving them mentors like women or people that have gone ahead in this business, that they've succeeded in this particular business, so they can mentor you through.
Exactly.
Yes.
Wow, that's really great. Now, I'm sure during the course of running this business, you must have had your downtime where you probably thought of giving up. Now, tell us, when was that highly difficult period where you probably thought of giving up, and how did you manage to overcome that situation?
Wow. Being a woman in business is highly challenging, highly challenging. For a woman to successfully run a business, she needs to work 10 times as much as a man.
Very true.
There's this picture during Women's Day celebration. There's this picture that was posted on the on the net, and then there's this woman, and then there are other men, and they are to run this race. And on the track for the woman, there's laundry, there's children, there's cooking, and the track for the man, so clean. And then you expect them, because this woman was still even wearing her stiletto heels, and then she's like, on your mark. At the same time with a man that is just wearing a flat sole heel, and they are going to take off the same time, and you expect them to get to the finish line at the same time. We're actually in a male-dominated society. Very true. Then there's a lot of things, a lot of challenges confronting women. But one thing I believe it's going to help women to pull through this is to have a very good support system. Just like Mr. Paul Drockton, really helped with one or two things like mentorship and all that. If you have people like that, because there were times when I truly wanted to give up, my husband's encouragement, and then this man too that I just mentioned, he will put you through some things and say, look, this is what you should do.
Now, during the course of this journey, your business, have you received any award or recognition?
Yes, I have. I have been recognized by my company. I got a silver medal and a gold medal. And, I actually believe, personally, my own personal belief is, if the people under you or the people you're working with are getting recognized, everybody is winning, that is the best recognition you can get. As long as everybody is happy, nobody is purchasing or working with you and is grumbling, or they are nursing grudges. So I believe when the whole team is winning, that is the highest recognition of all.
That's great. You're a team player.
Exactly.
And of course, that's what makes you a great leader.
Thank you.
All right, now tell us, have you leveraged on any foreign investment, or do you intend to?
As a matter of fact, it's debt-free. There's no loan or any form of investor out there that wants to drag us. And the reason why we want to keep it so, without having to introduce any investor, whether national or international, it's because there was this other day I was talking with my husband, and I was like, let's get investors in now. And my husband told me something. He said, The moment you start getting investors in, you start running the race to satisfy your investors. And then at the end of the day, you will not know when you lose focus. So the moment we start bringing in these investors and they give their terms like, okay, this is what we want, before long, we may start increasing the prices of this product just to satisfy these investors, or we may have to start bringing down some things just to satisfy these investors. So since the investors are out, we decide to concentrate on our partners. That way, if you partner with us, if you work with us, we can pay commissions, and then we can as well, sponsor trips and all that, because we are not satisfying any investor out there.
Wow, that's really great.
Yes.
Now, a young female entrepreneur out there is thinking of following your footsteps. What advice would you give to her?
Personally, I would advise any female entrepreneur that wants to follow my footsteps to be diligent. I spoke about Mr. Paul Drockton. This man has been a very great mentor to me. And how did he meet me? I was always making designs about this product just for the sake of marketing. And I kept posting my designs. People would contact me and be like, please design one graphic for me and I'll put my number under it. I do it for free. And then every day I post designs for people. That was how this man picked interest. And look at where we are today. So I would tell anybody, be diligent. You may be doing it and you may feel like, what am I even doing this for? Nobody is even paying. There was even a day I was trying to design an animation and I worked till midnight.
Wow.
Just trying to get that done and then get it to the people. So if you are diligent, it will only take a while, but in the long run, you're going to enjoy the benefits of diligence.
Wow, that's great. Now, you mentioned earlier on that whenever you want to use is it like a serum or the drug itself?
Yes.
Yes. That you place it under your tongue. I want to understand why it has to be under your tongue.
Okay.
Why do you have to place it under your tongue, and probably how it works?
Okay. So placing a drug or a supplement under your tongue is actually called sublingual administration.
Okay.
So the reason why we apply sublingual administration is because when you put it under your tongue, there are veins under this tongue that would help transport it straight. But the moment you take it in through the stomach, all the gastric juices, by the time you would, the body would even finish digesting and then you taking it in, it may even be denatured. You may not even have that complete, it won't be whole any longer. But when you take it under the tongue, it goes straight. So for ease of administration and for faster effects, for it to work faster and quickly, you take it sublingually.
Is it just for this hemp or for other syrup?
You can use any other syrup or supplement that way.
That it has to be that same procedure?
Yes. You drop it under your tongue. You lift the tongue up to the roof of the mouth. Drop whatever it is. You dump the content there. Then you stay still for some minutes. You don't swallow immediately, because the moment you swallow, you've defeated the purpose. So you have to allow those veins do their work by absorbing.
Wow, that's really interesting. We're learning something new every day.
Of course.
Well, we can go on and on regarding the health benefits of hemp, and of course the great work you're doing, most especially in that sector in terms of nutritional science. But at this moment, we'd love you to do one last thing before you go, and that's for you to give us your 5 business lessons for a budding entrepreneur.
Okay, my 5 business lessons for a budding entrepreneur is: number 1, love what you do. Make that your business, your passion. Because if you don't love that business you're doing, you would end up stopping, because you'll be like, what's the point? But when it's your passion, you keep forging ahead, no matter the obstacles, no matter the circumstances, you keep doing the same thing. And the moment people recognize that this is what you keep doing, before long, you would not even know when your fame, when your lights, will break out and everybody would know this is what this person is doing. And then secondly, I would like to say be diligent, be very, very diligent. There are hairdressers, hairstylists that are billionaires. How did they start? They started from somewhere and then diligence took them to the top. So be very diligent. Don't be that kind of entrepreneur that every time they come 8 o'clock, you're not in the place, and then they come 10 o'clock, you're still lying on your bed and all that. Don't be that kind of entrepreneur. And I would like to say be smart, be very, very smart. Opportunities come in different kind of disguises. Don't wait till that opportunity passes you by. before you take advantage of it. And also you have to be creative. You don't have to be dogmatic, like, okay, this is how everybody is doing it, you want to do it like that. Be the change, be the competition, that everybody will start saying, okay, I want to do it the way this person is doing it. And finally, the moment your business starts growing and then the cash flow is in, don't do it alone. You can as well employ people. As a matter of fact, the reason why you're doing this is to help people. They say you feed a man, but you feed a woman, you feed a family. So when you see that you're already getting this cash flow, don't be, open up. Let people, even if it's one person, you're paying this person's salary, so that you will not break down. You can't finish the whole work in the whole world in one day. So employ more people. Finally, thank you very much.
Wow, wonderful business lessons, Vera.
Thank you.
I really love the fact that you mentioned be the change, be the competition.
Yes.
And of course, it's really great to know that one needs to be dedicated.
Yes.
You must be smart, you must be creative. Very, very important. Thank you so much for coming on Amazing Amazon today. It was really amazing having you on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited. Thank you.
It's certainly my pleasure. Well, we've come to the end of this engaging interview with Vera Clement, a scientist who is passionate about natural wellness. Stay tuned for more on the show and remember to stay safe. And that's all we have for you on Amazing Amazon today. Hope you were inspired. I am Oyinlola Sale. Remember, the key to success is to focus on the goals and not the obstacles.